Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a day in our life. And this, every day looks a little bit different, but this is just an example of one of our days. We are actually in the final week of distance learning. It has been quite a year of working from home, doing school from home. This video is sponsored by TP-Link. Obviously, Wi-Fi is an essential part of our day, so we're definitely thankful that this has helped us stay on top of all of our working from home and schooling from home. And then I'm just going to share with you sort of what we did on a day in our life. So for our home and office, we have the Deco X68 2-pack. After we switched to a mesh system, it was pretty much night and day when it came to Wi-Fi coverage. And we have to think about, we're doing lots of editing, uploading to YouTube, but we're also doing lots of Zoom meetings. We obviously have been doing school from home. I do Amazon Live, I do Instagram Lives, and this has 5,500 square foot coverage, which was crazy because I wasn't able to get that before with what I was using. So it's really helped in terms of workflow for us, which I'm really thankful for. Also, the setup was incredibly easy. I am a little bit not technology savvy, so I just downloaded the application and it literally walked me step by step by step to how to get it up and running. And then I was up and running with lightning fast Wi-Fi. This system comes with a home shield for free, so privacy controls, network, security scan, parental controls, things like that. So if you are working from home, doing school from home, and you're looking for better Wi-Fi, this comes with 2 routers. You can place them in whichever areas of your home you'd prefer. Obviously, we have an office, we have a schoolroom. It extends to coverage outside as well, so that's helpful when I want to go live and show some aspects of what we're doing on the property. I wasn't able to do that before either, so it's been helpful in terms of that. So if you're looking for better Wi-Fi, you can find this on Amazon or even have it delivered to an Amazon locker near you, so I thought I would share. There's definitely a lot going on in our home on any given day. It's a lot to process, so I really do try to make the time to wake up early. This morning I woke up at 6 o'clock. I was kind of slow to get out of bed, but I was officially out of bed at about 6:15. And then I went outside to feed the animals. That usually takes me about 15-20 minutes to get them all fed, and it was pretty chilly, so I wasn't out too long, but I feed the goats first because they're definitely the loudest, and then I make my way to feeding all of the other animals. So after I let all the animals out and get them all fed, then I come back inside. It was a pretty chilly morning and gloomy, so I didn't stay outside. Sometimes I'll stay outside and enjoy some quiet time. And I like to wake up really early in the morning when I'm needing some alone time, some quiet time. Sometimes I feel like I need that rest, so I allow myself to sleep in a little bit longer. And then some days I'll get up extra early just to make sure I have that time to have quiet time, to reflect, to think, and to, be able to have some alone time to myself. So after I do that, I usually try to stay pretty quiet because the rest of the family is sleeping and I don't want to wake them up. At about 8 o'clock, it's time for everybody to start getting up, get ready for school and work. So I start to clean up the kitchen. And then slowly but surely, everybody kind of wakes up and moseys on into the kitchen. So the kitchen is the first place that I clean up every morning. And then after I do the dishes, I'm actually going to make myself some oatmeal. So I'm pretty sensitive to coffee, so I'm trying to cut it for the time being, although I love it. I do enjoy making coffee as well, so I like the whole process of the pour over. So I'm actually just going to get the coffee started for Byron because he'll be up any minute now. So yeah, I just like it. It's a whole ritual that I really enjoy doing. So if I'm up first, I make the coffee just as sort of like standard. So I'm gonna get that started, and then I have two different kind of oatmeals that I like. Sometimes I'll make overnight oats, but I really like these old-fashioned organic oats, or this unsweetened instant oatmeal is awesome too, and it's quick and easy. And then I add this oat milk creamer in with it, which is so good. And then I have a few of the blackberries that I picked from our blackberry bush. And then I'm just going to, yeah, sit and have a quiet breakfast. So now I'm gonna make some eggs for the kids. These are eggs from our chickens. And so I'm gonna make 4, 2 for each of the kids. And once I get this started, the smell and the sound of the cooking is going to draw the little messy haired dudes out of their beds and into the kitchen for breakfast. So then I'm going to feed them their breakfast. We like to chit chat as a family, drink our coffee, tea, do that whole morning routine. And then we slowly start to get ready for work and school. So 9 o'clock and it's time for school and work. So Byron's actually working today in the office. I'm just doing stuff really remotely on my phone, so answering emails. You know, I definitely have my fair share of emails, things to get back to. There's a lot of different things that we have going on at any given time for our business, but he's editing today and doing voiceover and things like that. So he's in the office, and then Oliver starts school at 9. So the way that Oliver's distance learning has worked is from 9 to 10, he has a Zoom meeting with his teacher. Then he has an hour break, and on his hour break, we do recess. So we actually all go outside as a family and do like a break time outside. And that's usually when Byron and I will just do different chores around the property while the kids are playing, so we can sort of watch and also get things done. So the kids like to bike, they like to, Isaiah has this little strider, so he's working on his biking skills. And then they like to play in their playhouse, which coincidentally is right near my herb garden. So that's usually when I water the herb garden. These two chickens are over here because they get bullied with the main flock. So sometimes we have to separate and rehabilitate chickens. So we have them in this special crate, but we also let them out to free range. And we let different chickens out at different times to free range because some of them just don't get along with each other. So from 10 to 11, we do a recess. We have a quick snack. The kids sort of run around and play, which we're so thankful for the space that they have to do that. And then we just sort of discuss what needs to be done on the property, water, check on everything for that hour. And then we go back inside when Oliver has to go back on Zoom from 11 to 12. So like I said, everything's going to change in the summer, but this is pretty much what we have become accustomed to this year. While Oliver is in his second hour of school, Byron's still working in the office, Isaiah's playing in his bedroom. I hopped in the shower for 15 minutes, or I think it was an even quicker shower, like 10 minutes. And then I just let my hair dry naturally, put a tiny bit of makeup on, which I don't always do every day, but just super quick. And then once Oliver's done with his second hour of school, he usually likes to bring the computer out to the living room, which again, I wish we got our TP-Link sooner in the year because the Wi-Fi is just so much better now. For my personal workflow, I work off of my laptop and I work everywhere. Sometimes I'm outside, sometimes I'm inside. I like to work in my bedroom, in my back room. I do voiceovers in my craft room because the sound is dampened. Oliver uses my computer for Zoom. It's a long story, but he has to use my computer for his Google Classroom. So after he's done with his Zoom, we bring the computer out, we check in Google Classroom what homework needs to get done. It's usually 2 or 3 additional things every day to get it all done for the week. I feel like a mom's life is definitely very multitasking, so I'm trying to get the laundry done, but also be there if he has any questions or needs help. And when he's done with his homework, I take photos and send it back to his teacher through Google Classroom. So after we do homework, it's about time for lunch. So we like to do something we call the snack pack, which is basically a platter of a carbohydrate, a protein, and a fruit or veggie. So we try to make it pretty easy. Right now, Byron's putting together the snack pack while Oliver's finishing up his homework. Also, it's an extra bonus if we can snack on anything that we're growing in our yard. So that's something we strive for as well. So the boys are chit-chatting, they're having their lunch, I'm finishing up the laundry, and then they're gonna play for a little bit, and then they have quiet time. Isaiah usually falls asleep, but from 2 o'clock to 3:30 is when they have their quiet time after they play. That's usually a good time for me to catch up on any work that I need to get done. After quiet time, hopefully we've got some work done for the day, we finished up on school, and then we like to do some free family time. Today we went to the BMX track. You want a massage? I'll give you a massage, all right? How'd it go? Sweet. We just left the track and now we're getting in and out for dinner.
What?
My face.
So that is a day in my life. Of course, every day is a little different, but this is sort of an example of what our day has looked like, especially this past year, and getting into the swing of working from home, schooling from home, but also trying to enjoy time as a family and, take care of our home and our property. It's definitely a very busy season of life, but we're very thankful. So I wanted to thank TP-Link for sponsoring this video. Of course, this just was a good fit for my channel because the Wi-Fi has made a huge impact on our workflow. We're hoping that by sharing, maybe it can help your family the way it helped us during this crazy season. So there's a link in my description if you're interested. We appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and we'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye.